Hello, my Sagittarians. I have something tonight that really made me very happy because the song that they gave me, I vaguely remembered. And when I looked it up, it actually turned out to be beautiful, beautiful lyrics. So I want to share it with you. It is from K.D Lang, way back in what years? It was probably 1989 or 90. It was an album that I had. This particular song is called Luck in My Eyes. I can feel the mountain rain that'll wash away and shine again, empty my pockets that were weighing me down, sift through my soul to see what's lost and found. Gonna walk away from trouble with my head held high. Then look closely, you'll see luck in my eyes. And then the rest of the song continues, and it's beautiful. It's from the album Torch and Twang. It's got a country flavor to it. But those lyrics and that music is so beautiful and so uplifting and so just like, yeah, I got this. I'm in the groove. And now it's like whatever's gone on before, I'm there. I'm with it. And when I pulled the cards after hearing that song come through, what I got here is a series of cards that make me think that you're leaving behind something that you could have remorse about, you could have some guilt about even, but that ultimately whatever has changed, you have great liberation in it, and liberation in a way that you don't yet necessarily understand you've got. What's being suggested now is that you have the opportunity, whatever was holding you back that you have released, has now given you the opportunity, or this has now given you the opportunity to really be free in who you are, to really experiment and take whatever your visions are and your dreams and your hopes are to a bigger place. It's like you are now free to really let your intuition and your divine inspiration really move you forward, because now there is not somebody attacking the way you think, undermining what you believe, and holding you back on what you're doing. So you get now to create something completely different. And you don't need to worry about whether or not there was a sense of having been let down by somebody. Try to see it as water under the bridge. Remember that you have got God. Like, I could dress it up, but basically you've got God. You've got source, you've got divine energy, and you've got good intention and good heart. And when you do, that's going to take you places, man. That is going to take you places. So all you really have to do now is check in. Really be aware of what your qualities are and what even more might be. And really let them come to the surface now that you don't have somebody else monitoring you, muzzling you, trying to shut you down. And remember to check in with your feelings, because now this isn't about just following the rules. Fine if you want to follow the rules, but choose which ones you want to follow. I'm getting the experimentation card for you. And that really means try to look at what you're doing and where you're going without a lot of harsh judgment. We want discernment always. But let that mirror off your heart and not just the rules that have been imposed upon you by other people. Okay? That's kind of important. And you get to take the God card with you, which again says to me, what this is really about is you, and you got the say yes card. Okay, say yes, take God with you, but do I want to? All of my best qualities are coming up. This is really like, you've got God with you. You've got source, you've got divine love and divine intelligence, divine wisdom that's with you and through you. It's through you. And by not letting other people muzzle you and tell you what you should be, what you have to be, what's okay with them before you let yourself be it, what you get to do is you get to let that be the driving force behind you. If that's your goal, if that's your intention. And your intention, if your intention is to do good in the world, if your intention is to be well in yourself, you're going to get the support for that. That's something the universe really likes. Now you also get the I really like card. So for me, this again is like, this is you, man, woman, person, deciding what you want and knowing that you've got the wisdom inside of you to do it, and you've got the guidance from Source, divine intelligence, helping you with that. Anytime there is any sense of restriction or hopelessness with you, please remember, hopelessness comes from an old trigger. It comes from a feeling that things can't change. Well, this is now where it really behooves us to look at life from an energetic perspective. Energy is always changing. The only thing that keeps it the same is if your mind keeps dictating that it must be the same. Energy wants to move. It wants to change. Lean into grace. Grace is not earned. Grace is a state in which we receive for no apparent reason a divine influence which strengthens us in a way that eases whatever problematic or miserable state we find ourselves. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. Okay? You got all this wonderful, divine, powerful energy surrounding you, reminding you that whatever you've lost is actually in your best interest, because now it leaves you free to really reach deep within inside yourself, define what your own source energy is telling you is right for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, my dear Sagittarians. And the last card you're getting is power. Power. An energy radiating from the center of your being in a 360-degree radius. It's wise, is connected to your higher mind and higher conscious self, and connects you to all possibilities. It guides you along the best route, however circuitous, for the highest good of all concerned. I'm going to leave you with that card because everything in this reading is saying exactly that. You are in a place now where you get to experiment, decide what you really like, decide what you want to, acknowledge all of your great traits and allow them to come up, even the ones you aren't aware of yet. To be aware of just being positive, saying yes to everything that is at the very least benign, but definitely if it's positive. And to remember to take God with you, and to remember God is always present in everything, including you. Take care. Have a wonderful week.